One of my favorite memories on this trip happened at Daniel and I's first meal. When I asked the waiter if he needed to see my ID upon my ordering of a glass of wine, he looked at me confused and laughed. Three important things I learned in regards to business law during this course was number one, that we have lawyer service fees included into our tuition, and I can now go have a will drafted. Number two, administrative law extends both federally as well as statewide. And number three, criminal offenses are charged by the state. They're not charged by individuals. One of my favorite places to visit was the Medici Palace. It was truly fascinating to see such immense wealth. I really became interested to walk into each room and look up at the ceiling to see what kind of amazing masterpieces were built on the roof. One of the cool things I learned on a company visit was that no one is actually allowed inside the walls of the Ferrari factory except for those who are employed by Ferrari. A second was that vinegar actually gets thicker with age and is more rich and actually tastes better the thicker it is. The third interesting fact that I learned on a company visit was that there is an occupation specifically designated to hitting Parmesan cheese with a mallet. My second favorite place I visited was the Duomo Museum. There were so many artifacts from famous artists that you couldn't see them all in one day. The time that I spent there was truly cherished. My third and final favorite place I visited would have to be Capri. I've always seen pictures of this beautiful island, but it's so different when you're actually there. Although everything on the island was incredibly expensive, it was fun to just take in the views as they were everywhere. The water was bluer than anything I had ever seen before, and I would definitely go back in a heartbeat.